With the implementation of key infrastructure projects in Metro Manila, the management of traffic will be a major challenge for the MMDA. It will affect the movement of people. How much impact will it have on school children and students? There's a proposal for a 4-day school calendar weekly. But will this help? Joining us tonight is Assistant Secretary Jesus Mateo of the Department of Education. Good evening, sir, and welcome to NewsLife.
Good evening, Robert. Good evening, Kathy and Isabel.
Sir, what is the overall plan of the Department of Education to ensure school children or students can cope with the problem of traffic given the implementation of the 15 major projects in Metro Manila?
Well, at this point, let me say at the outset that proposal to implement a 4-day week school day will not be implemented this school year, no, because we only have 6 weeks to go, or less than 6 weeks to go, before we complete the school year. Perhaps this can be implemented sometime early next year, school year, which will start in June. But then again, it will be limited to certain selected schools, especially those affected by the major infrastructure projects.
So how many schools will be affected by the implementation of these projects?
Right now, we have identified about 20 elementary and public elementary and secondary schools.
So now, who is providing the traffic plan to be followed by the DepEd to ensure that our children, our school children, don't suffer from the inconvenience of these traffic jams that will happen?
We're still discussing this with the MMDA, and then we will come up with a plan sometime, perhaps April or May, before the start of the school year.
So now going back to the 4-day class schedule every week, is this feasible? Is this being discussed seriously?
Just this afternoon, we had a discussion at Congress where this proposal, and we said that we will be studying this closely with MMDA and with the local government units now.
So are you looking at any other solutions besides a 4-day school week?
Well, if we have certain proposals now. For example, we can explore the possibility of implementing the 4-day school week, but we will enhance this with what we call alternative delivery modes.
So as you said, it's only 6 weeks till the end of the classes. Now, how are you going to help now? Because these projects are being implemented already. So with the traffic jams now until the end of school year now, how are we going to actually help the school children go to school?
Right now, as I've said, no, we're just finished this school year, but indeed we will be looking at all possibilities to help ease the congestion, traffic congestion in Metro Manila before we open in June this year. No?
So, and a final word from you, sir. And what are the next steps?
The next steps would be for us again to discuss these things with MMDA. In fact, after our congressional hearing this afternoon, we said that we will be meeting to discuss some of the areas that they will start doing the construction. No? And then we will map out also other routes that may be affected by the construction. And this means schools in those areas will likewise be affected. But this has to be look into or come up with a more comprehensive plan. No? Not only the schools, but also other measures. For example, a flexible time for government employees or employees in general.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us here tonight at NewsLife. That was Assistant Secretary Jesus Mateo of the Department of Education.